Incumbent Mayor Byron Brown is moving ahead to the general election now after winning last night's Democratic primary for Buffalo mayor, and it is going to take a dramatic result in November to keep Brown from earning another term. Here are the numbers from last night. Brown had 52% of the vote, with just over 13,000 people heading to the polls. Challengers Mark Schroeder and Betty Jean Grant, they took 36 and 13% of the vote respectively. But those numbers, they are not very impressive, with voter turnout at an historic low.
I'm joined by Jim Heaney, editor of Investigative Post. Now, Jim, you've looked at the primary results. What do the numbers say to you?
Well, a win is a win, and the mayor won, and he won pretty big. But his support from voters was pretty underwhelming. It was his fourth mayoral primary, and his vote total this time around was far and away the lowest, half of what it was in 2009. The bottom line is only about 1 out of every 8 registered Democrats voted for him.
Wow, half. How do you explain that?
In part, lower voter turnout. 3/4 of registered Democrats didn't bother to turn out to vote. Back in the day when Jimmy Griffin was running, more than half of Democratic voters turned out for the primary. It's part of a long-term trend, not just here, but in a lot of places.
So what do you think was the problem this year?
Only having one other race on the ballot hurt, and I think there was a sense from the beginning in the political community that Brown was going to win, so this race didn't generate a lot of buzz.
A lot being talked about today about that race. There's much more information on Jim's website, investigativepost.org. Jim, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And you can find the full list of primary results on our website, WGRZ.com.